What's good? Aquarius, seventh tarot. My bad. Seventh, seventh tarot here. Messages for whomever. All Aquarius placements is either going to resonate or it's not. Um, Maybe some of it, maybe all of it, maybe none of it. Doesn't matter. If it resonates, cool. Hit that like, subscribe. That'd be dope. Um, Flip it if you need to. Meaning if it's somebody else's messages more than yours. Meaning whoever else you're dealing with. Could be anything. Work, love, whatever. You'll know your story more than I do. I'm just the messenger of the in between stuff. How about that? Anyways, some of you guys could be somebody could be mixed or somebody could like oh Oreos or just Oreos in general. That's random. But or something to do with Sunny D or racism could be a big thing somewhere where you're at. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Whew. Just messages. All Aquarius placements, doesn't matter what or who, either it's gonna resonate or it's not. All right, let's see what's up. The cards are gonna be up here. You're not gonna be able to see them because I need space to shuffle, so apologies. But I don't bullshit, so let's see what's good. Aquarius. Something about wrestling or somebody's no match for you or something like that. Something about a match. Not taking those. Too many. Yeah, something or someone's not a match to you. Great actor putting on a show. Who else had that? Who did I do last? Hold on. Either it was Virgo or Cancer that had putting on a show. Hold on, who else? It was either Libra, Cancer, or Virgo who had putting on a show. I don't remember who, but it was today at least. Somebody don't want to hear it. Putting on a show. Somebody don't want to hear it. Okay. Somebody can also not be listening to themselves or listening to what their intuition is telling them, especially if it has something to do with like cheating or whatever. And then Virgos, they had something about cheating. So I don't know. You may want to watch Virgo if you're having your chart or dealing with one or whatever. I think you came up in there a good bit. So just saying. So what's up with putting on a show? Still with that for Aquarius placements. Any Aquarius placements. Whoa. This could be somebody at work. All right. You can be dealing with somebody that's stubborn too, or who can't get right. Just putting on a show. Five of Swords, that's you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What else we got for putting on a show? Yeah, it's definitely all for show with this Five of Swords. I don't know if somebody is making a scene or something like that, or something to do with acting, literally, possibly the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like somebody's time is up. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if somebody is just somebody's not buying into something because it's the Five of Swords. It's just people are just walking by, or they're just like, you do this all the time, or I don't know. Somebody puts a lot of hard work into acting, or they put a lot of hard work into making people believe something that's not, or believing that. Yeah, I think might have been Libra. I forgot who had that. I just did them today, so I mean yesterday, but whatever. I feel like somebody could be working overtime or double time to like make something appears like it's something that it's not. Somebody's time is up is pretty much what I'm getting. This could be a Sag. Don't have to be justice, and you got the lovers here too. And this can also be who did I have this for? Where it was like a relationship that somebody was parading around, like, yeah, the marriage is good or the relationship is good, everything is great. Meanwhile, in the background, somebody's stressed out or they're anxious or they're fearing shit or they're thinking negatively about a situation. So somebody just pretty much needs to like come to the terms that that something needs to be balanced out. Somebody needs to be honest about a lover or a relationship. This could be a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart, but somebody needs to be honest about something here, point blank, period. It's not putting on a show like, yeah, forcing people to believe that something is like what it's not. Don't know what this is about, but it wouldn't come out if I was bullshitting. You got the tower here, judgment. I feel like somebody is really trying to put a big old cloud over something or mask a whole situation. Who knows? But it could be anything. But something's gonna be revealed or something's gonna be revealed kind of like all of a sudden or something's gonna be shocking. Somebody can't keep up the charades for too long. I mean, somebody needs to be honest with themselves about, I don't know, maybe their love life, a person, a relationship, a partnership, a choice they made, their love life in general, maybe the fact that they're just not something's not balanced because you got the five of swords that came out first. Coming out with the justice and the lovers, that's supposed to be balanced. But when it comes out with the five of swords first, for me, I read my cards differently. That's something that's not balanced. That is an odd number. Two, three, four, five. Not only that, it's 5 points from this star. Something is odd. And this is you. So you may be putting on the show like everything's good. I don't know. I mean, heck, I don't even know your placements. Doesn't matter though. It is what it is. So if something's wrong in a situation, just say so. Or if you're not okay, just say you're not okay. If something's bothering you, I don't know. Somebody could be going through legal issues in a relationship or a marriage. I'm not even saying, I don't even think it's a marriage. I think somebody could just be going through something. If this is legal issues, I don't know if this is a separation or if this is something where it's like somebody needs to kind of create a better environment or something like that. Somebody needs to change up something, maybe shift some things, and stop trying to cover things up or working hard to force a narrative or force something to look a certain way. I mean, that's just it is what it is. Somebody also needs to take accountability in their partaking in a situation. This could be anything, especially if somebody's been like if the cycle's been constantly going on and on and on. This may be something that somebody don't want to hear. This is not my problem. I'm not trying to be funny. I barely have Aquarius placement, so I wouldn't know. People come to these readings thinking that everything's gonna be peachy glory, butterflies and rainbows. Real shit is going on out here. People literally have things happening. I'm here to pretty much put shit into perspective. If that's something that's too much for someone, or if it's just I don't know, too realistic, or it's not what you want to hear, it's not my problem. I mean, it is what it is. It's okay. So I really feel like somebody it's a cause and effect of a situation. If somebody chose wrong or made some wrong choices on purpose, they need to pretty much just take accountability for those choices. And if things aren't going in their way, even though they're trying hard to make it do that, just say that. It's not that hard. But for some people, yeah, it is. This could be something to do with online. I don't know if somebody's going to say something online or make a public announcement or just an announcement. Period. I feel like somebody could also be going through depression or grief or somebody could be suffering, have like doubts of sadness happening right now. They may be discontent with their life. This can also be somebody who is a celebrity or used to be, who's I've said this, who did I get this for? I really want to say it might have been uh, Scorpios. Yeah, I don't think it's Scorpio. It's either Virgo, Cancer, or Libra. You may have this in your chart or dealing with this. It could also be Gemini. I don't know, but somebody is just like, yeah, everything's all good. I remember that when somebody's just like, yeah, everything's all good, and it's not the same. I'm getting the same shit. If somebody's not okay, they need to say so. I don't know who this is for. You may be dealing with a Libra, but if if they're just acting like everything's all good, and but deep down that something's wrong, instead of them putting up this front, or forcing themselves to work extra hard to cover up something, or to not like point out, or not to acknowledge the imbalances that they may be have that may be happening in their life. I don't know. 'Cause somebody could be going through a tower moment. They could be going through some changes. This could be major changes on top of that. This could be even in a relationship, a union, a partnership of someone. Heavy on the balance here. King of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus. Don't have to be. This could be the father. This could be also a husband or something like that. This could be an uncle as well. Father, uncle, husband, brother, whomever. If this is a marriage, somebody's really putting on a show for sure. I did say somebody's. I said here, or anybody with those placements. A little bit of Virg, little Capricorn, and you're here too. Not that much. I feel like you're kind of in the background in the situation, kind of just like you're seeing things play out. Maybe. What else do we have with the putting on the show? I'm just a messenger. I'm not even trying anything. If cards come out, that's cool, that's good. But with these cards indicating the situation is a different story. They're all here. I always show them. I just need the space to shuffle. So, great actor was the first one. We're still clarifying that. Putting on the show. What else we got for Aquarius placements? I mean, hey, shit happens, right? This could be somebody around you that's acting like everything is all good in their marriage or their relationship or their perfect supposed life, and it's or vice versa. Somebody could see you as this. I don't know, but really, it's some other shit going on, and they just don't want to be real about it. They rather force a whole nother force something, work extra hard to prove something. Who knows? Whew. Um. mm, this is a side note for whomever, but somebody may feel like somebody's just like if somebody's acting like they have it all, everything is just like so great. They may not even have a car right now. Not only that, they could be suffering from different losses. They could also somebody could have stole from them, or could have robbed them of something, either emotionally or physically. Somebody may not just be living up to they're not living up to their name. I don't know what that's about. I'm not trying to be funny. But if somebody used to be like a star or actor, or somebody who was famous, or somebody who meant something, either they feel like they're not living up to living up to who they are, or they may feel like they lost a lot of things along the way. You may have this light about you. You could be a spiritual person. Somebody may be a happiness hater, heavy. It could be because you're uninterested. I don't know. You're showing somebody an interest. Maybe you have a business. You're doing well. You can also be getting married. Maybe or whatever, you or whomever. And somebody may not really. They may be hating on that for some odd reason. From in the shadows. This could be a guy. Maybe things are going well for you, but not for someone else. To be mother your child, father your child. Who knows? Family member, friend, coworker. Who knows, bro? What's this great actor? That's a side note for somebody else. They ain't got nothing to do with anybody in particular. I feel like you're too busy winning. You personally, you may be too busy winning. I mean, it's all good. I feel like it's better than sitting here trying to. Well, hold on, let me see, cause let me see first. Clarifying all this ego. You be dealing with a Leo, creativity. You don't have to be. It's weird because Leo kind of had. Well, wasn't it? No, it was Virgo that had something that was like the opposite. Mhm. Screenshot. Okay. Too busy winning, ego, creativity, steals your ideas, feeds off of you. Definitely in Virgo's reading, so you can be dealing with a Virg. It is what it is. I'm not even trying to like. I mean, hey, everybody got things they're going through, but some people rather cut off their own head and other than admit that they're actually like having issues, going through things, not perfect, et cetera, things like that. Shit happens. I mean, in this day and age, I don't feel like it matters if you are, because a lot of people are going through shit. But it's some people who don't want to admit those things because they either used to be like big, they used to be doing things, people used to look up to them, or whatever the case may be. And whenever they fall short, they think that like everybody's gonna look at them like who the cares who looks at you a different way. It's like realistically, shit happens unless you're completely God. I don't think it's a way that you can just like evade everything in life and not be touched whatsoever unless you are on some other shit. But if you catch my drift, if you know where I'm coming from. Too busy winning, fool in reverse. This is you with the fool. Hmm, that's interesting. I'm gonna put that to the side because I didn't ask. What's too busy winning? I don't know if somebody is gotten distracted by the wrong things. Somebody was gullible, got through the Pentacles here. I feel like you're too busy winning for sure. You may just be, yeah, Queen, King of Swords. That's you. So you're out here kind of like you're making an effort. I feel like you're doing a damn thing. You're collaborating. You're sharing goals. Like you're not putting on a show. At least not in your personal life, as far as like you, just you alone. You're not putting on some type of show. You're actually doing what you need to do to accomplish what it is you need to accomplish. I feel like whoever's putting on the show may be somebody in the background. Now, if you are actually, unless you're dealing with another Aquarius, if you're actually like, if you are doing the best you can and you making it look better than it is, that's just what it is. I guess that's just what you're doing. But I don't know if you feel like your life is dull because even though in your personal life you can be winning, you can be doing the damn thing, but maybe you're seeing other people pretending or putting on a show or front that they're actually doing way better than you, and it makes it look like that your life is dull and stale. You don't got no worries because it's bullshit. You're doing quite well. I feel like you may be downing yourself or your achievements due to what you see in other people doing. Cancer has some shit like this as well, where it was all about vanity and superficiality. I feel like a lot of people may be just putting on fronts, and it may be making you feel like your life is dull. You may be distracted by other people and what they're doing, although you're winning. Maybe you feel like other people are too busy winning and you're not getting anywhere, even though you're trying though. What's up with this Three of Pentacles? Page of Cups. You may feel like your dreams are like far fetched or you may feel like sometimes that you're like foolish for wanting to go after your dreams because why? Justice is here and the hangman. Do you think you're like this is a cause and effect of some choices that you made? or the fact that you haven't like you're uncertain about what you want to do in life or what direction you should take. You've been contemplating. So is that the reason why you may feel like, you know, your dreams or whatever it is you want to do may be far fetched? This is the thing though, when it comes to people and what they got going on, social media is a bitch with certain things. You can feel like everybody's so far ahead and that you are behind, but it's all about perspective. I don't know if you feel like maybe you made some foolish decisions and that's the reason why you're at where you're at. But crazy thing is you're more wiser than other people. You can also be older than other people too. And maybe you feel like because you're older and you're behind or you made decisions that might have set you back possibly, or you've been distracted by certain things, or you've been gullible, to take certain chances and opportunities that might have set you back. That means that you're not going to be able to achieve your goals or your dreams. That's some bullshit. I feel like a lot it's some bullshit. That's all I gotta say. It's all about perspective first and foremost. You must be a Aquarius Pisces cusper. You can be. You don't have to be, or you could be dealing with one. I feel like you should celebrate yourself more. You might have also had a child at a certain age too, unless you feel like maybe you want a child. I don't know. I feel like somebody may be distracted by what everybody else is doing and what they're too busy supposedly winning at that they haven't really been focusing on their own dreams. They think they're either too old to kind of do something now. Some of you guys may be a little bit too strict, maybe too serious. Loosen the fuck up, like loosey goosey in this bitch. Some of you guys got Pisces heavy, Capricorn here too, for sure. It's not too late. What's ego here? This could be yourself with this ego, or this could be somebody else around you. Don't know. I know you can't really see them. It's hard for me to put them all in the camera because I would have to point it down, but then it'd look weird. So, but I may in the future. What's ego here? This can also be getting in the way of a certain relationship too for some of you guys. This doesn't have to be. No, it's my bad. It doesn't have to. Seven of Swords, that's you all day. Nine of Cups. You hide something really well. I don't know you or whomever, because it could be for whomever, but somebody hides their ego, like their hurt ego, really well, and may even brush it off as just something else. Like, no, I'm not. That's not what's going on, or that's not the problem. It's not an issue, but if it is, it is. I don't know if if somebody is like too prideful or too like egotistical to like admit that they are like, that their ego is getting in the way of things. It could be in their life, it could be in their relationships, it could be anything. But I'm here to say that it's okay. I personally am not I don't have a problem with any of the shit that comes out, even if it seems negative. It's normal, realistic shit. What am I supposed like? I don't see it as oh my god, like this is so wrong. Like no, this is real shit. People go through these things. If you feel in this way, you feel in this way. It's usually it doesn't stick to like it doesn't stay like that unless you want it to stay like that. So you can either keep putting on the show or somebody can either keep putting on the show or they can just be like, this is the real me. Like, but it's hard for people to actually admit things these like especially these days, it's hard for people to admit things and be real with themselves than it is to cover it up and pretend like this shit don't happen or they're not. And it's just like, why bother? Who the fuck cares? You might as well just do whatever. If you have issues with this, you have issues with this. Best thing to do is to sit down and be like, yo, I got an issue with ego. I got an issue with pride. I got an issue with lying, stealing, cheating, whatever. I'd rather hear that than to sit here and be like, oh no, everything's good. No, I'm the perfect person. I don't have any of those problems. I don't drool. I don't fart. I don't shit. I don't do this. I don't do that. Like, come on now. That should be like, come on. People are so fucking like lame. They'll sit here and think that I'm negative for pointing out shit that's real. And they'll literally sit there and listen to somebody who's like rainbows and butterflies all fucking day because they like to live in the fucking fantasy 24/7. I cannot do that. I made fucking crazy, stupid ass decisions and choices throughout my whole damn life, and I pay for those things every single damn day. What do? I do something about it. I try to do better the next day and the next day and the next day. What I'm supposed to do is sit here and be like, "Oh no, I don't do anything wrong. I'm just such a fucking angel." I'm not. I got my moments, bro. I be wanting to snap at times. I got negative thoughts and shit. Do I act on those? Sometimes I have. Most times, no, because it's just like I just brush it off. Like that's crazy. That's wild. But it's normal to me, at least. Sorry, don't know how else to be. What's it gonna be? I guess somebody's trying to trick somebody into thinking that their ego is not hurt. I'm aware that shit like this don't get me on front page news. I don't give a fuck because it's gonna be for somebody or it's an issue. It's some issues, but so what? Like, what am I supposed to do about it? Sit here and like pat you on the back? Like, nah, we gotta figure this shit out. We gotta get to the nitty grit. What are we gonna do about it? Cry it out, snot, ugly tears. I don't care. We gotta get to the nitty grit about it. I'm not here to make anybody feel shitty. I'm here to pull that shit out so we can get down to the bottom of the barrel and then move forward. Like it's not is it can be much much worse. And I feel like it's a lot worse whenever we act like and deflect and act like shit doesn't we don't have these issues deep down. People be bullshitting, bro. Some of you guys can be clinging onto a religion. Some of you guys can be like I don't know, reading the Bible a lot, trying to make sense of things. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you're looking into a religion to kind of like, or towards one to feel better about some things. Maybe you could be reading a lot. Who knows? What else we got here? Somebody is okay with being and like having a hurt ego, but lying about it and hiding it. Like, just be honest. Some of you guys, you don't really like for someone. I'm not even trying to be funny, but you wish you never even been a mother. Like you actually wish that you would have done something differently. Not saying you don't like your kids, you don't love them, whatever. But somebody is like, yeah, if I would have never had children, I would have done X, Y, and Z. I would have done things so differently. I'm not here to judge you. People are, it's shit's like that. What am I supposed to do about it? What's anybody supposed to do about it? It's thoughts. Doesn't mean that you don't care about the children that you have. It means that you are actually acknowledging that you would have done things differently and you would have not maybe even had kids early on if it wasn't, if it wasn't for the fact that you're not a shitty person who sleeps around and have abortions instead of take responsibility. I pat you. I applaud you for that. How about I pat you on the back? I applaud you for that because that's shitty. Unless some other shit went down. Only times that shit like that is like appropriate is when something it was really traumatic and it wasn't necessarily on you. That's a different story. But whenever it's something like, you knowingly, willingly laid down with people and not had, didn't use protection and was having babies but just or got pregnant but decided to have abortions, that's a different fucking story. That's somebody who's just like completely irresponsible. Point blank period. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You can do whatever. You can throw at me. You can do whatever. I don't care. That's just how I feel. And everybody got their opinions. I mean, that's the internet these damn days. So there's that. But you do want to get recognized for being a good mother, at least mother, father, whatever. I mean, um, you may feel hurt that somebody may not recognize or acknowledge the fact that you are a good mother, nonetheless, and that could be for someone as well, or that you are beautiful or something like that. Somebody might have made you feel like you weren't. You might be the type that dresses a different way. Maybe you're more maybe you like to cover up more. You're not the type to just have everything out, showing the world everything. Like you're really I forgot what it's called. I want to say consensual, but that's not what it is. You're really like conservative. Maybe you're not the type to have everything showing to the whole world, to the whole public, and that's something that's hard these days. You know what I mean? It depends. It depends on the situation. Some of you guys are considered plain Janes, maybe even. That's not for everybody, but it could be where you're not like you're not the you may not be the eccentric type of Aquarius. Maybe you are. Maybe you do wear things that's odd or different, but it's in your way. So it's like it's still conservative, but it's also eccentric in the same way. Some of you guys can be gay, you can be bi, doesn't matter. Hmm. Should be acting the fuck up, bro. I can't stand this. You want some real shit, people will just fuck everything up for you or try to. People are fucking lame. Anyways, you can have Taurus in your chart too. Five of Swords, whatever. Because I really feel like somebody has to force themselves to see something so that they can change. Or maybe I got to be the person because hey, I've had to force myself to see certain shit within myself and other people. There is no hurt ego here. I see things completely clear. People do things because they want to. No reason to sit here and force people to stay with you, force people to do this, that, and the third. You can't do it. I mean, you can do other shit to kind of like the witchcraft shit to kind of keep somebody stuck and all that stuff. But that's just like, that's playing with fire. I'm good. Just let people go if they want to go. Somebody may feel like, they have to do the most just to kind of like to create some type of change or either within a person or even within themselves. Somebody may not realize that they're the bully or that they're like intimidating or that they stress people out or they're this cunning person. Your energy is here. I'm not even trying to be funny. You or whomever. We got five of swords, seven of swords here. It's like you can be dealing with another Aquarius. It's all good. But even if you are the Aquarius, you may not be the one that I'm talking about because, we all got, everybody got different placements. But it can be a Aquarius that that won't admit the fact that they have ego issues, hurt ego, bruised about whatever. They won't, it's hard for them to change. They keep putting on an act like everything is good, all of that stuff. It can also be something to do with like, whatever. I'm because I feel like people would be listening to me, but they don't. You can be dealing with a Scorpio. People would be bullshitting. Point blank period. Somebody may also be like, they don't want to admit they have another issue, but I'm gonna leave that alone. What's creativity here? Because I already stuck to this pretty long, longer than normal. But I'm not. I have flaws like a motherfucker. I am not sitting here and trying to tell people that everybody else got issues but me. Nah, I have issues myself that I am completely, I've been dealing with for about 10, 15 years consecutively, consistently working on. I'm not even with this shit, even if it seems like I'm being negative, I'm not trying to do it on the to bash anybody or have anybody feel any type of way. It's so that we can figure out what the fuck do we do next. How do we fix it? How do we adjust to it? What are we doing? I'm not sitting here to try to say, "Oh, you're bad, you're this, you're that," and point you out. Like, nah, we all got issues. What you plan on doing about it? That's all. I keep saying this, and that's just what it is. I'm not even trying to be funny. What's creativity? Who's this? Because somebody had the same thing with creativity. I think it was Virgo. You may be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody may be acting like they're just perfect or whatever. Three of Cups. This could be a friend of yours. I don't know why I'm getting off something from Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if somebody's watching that or if this is like one of those situations where somebody is like, because in that it was a lot of people who were also kind of got so used to the abuse that they were okay with it. Like they literally their mental they checked the fuck out. Their mental was so glued to the abuse that they really was just like, nah, this it was like this is what real life is. Now that could be the matrix because that can also be where somebody thinks that this is what my life is, so I have to just get accustomed to it. It really depends. So what else we got here? Seven of Pentacles, got Three of Wands. Hmm. I don't know if somebody's trying to, a friend or whomever is trying to feed off of your work, your hard work. Take credit for your work. I'm not gonna say it's hard. This could be you as well, whomever. Somebody could be trying to take credit for something that you've done in the future, and they may be trying to take that to kind of like build or grow off of you. So it's like using your name for clout or something like that to be like, yeah, I know Aquarius, so now I can say that, um, I can do this, that, and the third because I know Aquarius. Me and Aquarius go way back. It's like, wait, what? Hold up, what? So somebody may be trying to use you as a way to kind of like build themselves up in some type of way, even their confidence. Or vice versa, because this could be how people see you, but it doesn't matter if people see you this way. You know your own story. You know what path you lead and what you're trying. So I'm not trying to say that that's what's. I'm not trying to say that's you. I'm just saying like people may see you like that, but it depends on what's really going on. Even if you are like that, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be like, nah, I'm not even going to fix that. I'm not even going to work on that. I'm just going to keep being me. That's fine. But don't talk shit to me and down my shit because you feel that way or because you don't want to work on it, you don't want to figure it out. Like, I'm just saying, that's for anybody. But if this is reversed, where somebody is doing this, you using you to kind of like get ahead or take credit for your hard work, somebody could have helped you out at a hard time and it's like, yeah, no, I built Aquarius. I made Aquarius who they are. Really? Unless this is like somebody's literally like an actor or something or an actress. Like this could be a industry where you might have maybe you did come up in the industry. Maybe you became an actor, actress, whatever. You've been trying to get into film. It could be anything. And somebody be like, "No, I put Aquarius on. If it wasn't for me, Aquarius wouldn't be here." You're like, "Wait, what?" Or they could be taking your hard work. Say you're like good at something, beats. You make music, you make beats. You do this, you do that. They're just like, "Nah, I put Aquarius onto that. I made Aquarius like into that. So if it wasn't for me, Aquarius wouldn't be here doing this shit. But yet they're taking your name and then making themselves a big star out of it and acting like, oh nah, we a family though. What? No, we not. The shit is odd. It's a three here. That's odd. It's another three here. That's odd. And it's a seven here. That's all odd numbers. It's off. Shit's off. You can even break that down to a 13. It is fucking still odd. You tell me. Something's off. This could be a family member. Yeah, here you go right here. King of Swords, the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Pentacles. This is either a family member or somebody's committed to, or heavily committed to, or looked up to, care about. This could be a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. You got Aries Sun here. Doesn't mean anything. You got Three of Cups here, so you got Cancer here too. Seven of Pentacles. You got uh Taurus here. This could be in your chart though, somebody else's. Somebody's like if I don't know why I'm getting mean girls, but somebody could have also been like, if Aquarius wasn't part of this group, if we weren't friends with Aquarius, or if we never became friends with Aquarius, Aquarius wouldn't even be popular. But Aquarius pretty much created the community. What are you talking about? They the ones that brought everybody together. So, huh? Okay. Now, if it wasn't for Aquarius, shit when y'all wouldn't nobody would have been friends in the first place. This shit wouldn't have even been popping. Shit happens. So that's wild. Somebody's flipping the script. Somebody's flipping the script. All right. I'm gonna leave that alone. What's next? Let's see. Don't want to hear it. What's up with don't want to hear it? That's the card that's here. I'm just I need the space. This is gonna be a long reading, which is fine. It's very fine. Appreciate the likes. It's fine that these readings are long because you and Capricorn are my last ones, and I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna go right back and do the same thing with all signs. I'll probably do like a couple of collectives first. Maybe, maybe not. I like doing signs only whenever it is like, it makes sense. Who don't want to hear it? Who don't want to hear it? Which I feel like a lot of people don't. I be hearing bullshit all day. People be telling me all kinds of stuff about myself. I've been hearing it for all my life. I don't know what to do about it. There's times I didn't want to hear it, but that was when I was younger. Now it's just like, well, I gotta do something about it. Until nobody want to be alone forever. I mean, unless you like being alone, which is fine. Which that's kind of like how I am. But I still need to, you still gotta have things. You still gotta work on shit. You can't just. I mean, you can just kind of do whatever. That Cancer. You may have a Cancer here that don't want to hear anything you got to say. Somebody could also be only be focused on either the good stuff you say or the negative stuff you say. All right, who else don't want to hear it? Or what else is going on? Got a Capricorn here. You could be a cusper. You may have a Capricorn don't want to hear you have to say. Somebody definitely only focusing on the negative part, possibly. But they're not. The thing about it is, they may be hearing something, but it's like they're not. They may be hearing something, but not listening, or they may be listening but not hearing something. If you know what I mean, meaning that they only pick apart with the Two of Pentacles here. They can literally only be picking apart certain things. Like I'll listen to that, but I ain't listening to this. It's like they're trying to compartmentalize the shit that you're saying. Like, so if you saying some shit that's gonna help them um get more maybe adjusted or get more like disciplined, they may want to hear it, but maybe not. Because this could also, I'm not saying constructive criticism because it's not here, but it's something about like you actually being. I mean, so you could be a Cancer. Maybe you got Aquarius in your chart. You're trying to talk to another Cancer. Sorry, I don't even know why I said another. I mean, maybe if you're a Cancer with Aquarius in your chart, maybe you're trying to talk to a Cancer, another Cancer, heavy on the Capricorn, because somebody may feel like they know everything, and that's fine. It is what it is. Could be also you. This can also be you talking to yourself. Maybe you don't want to hear something, and certain things it's like something is for. It's like I really feel like somebody is taking some things like should I listen to this? Should I hear this person out or not? That's up to you. You can hear it out if you want to. I mean, it's for your growth. It's for somebody's growth. Seven of Pentacles here. So, what does somebody want to do about it? I don't know. Maybe you're trying to help somebody with their career. Or you're trying to help somebody be more successful. Um, Maybe you're telling somebody maybe they need to focus more on this instead of that. Somebody could be focusing only on the negative shit. Somebody may be like, I don't know if somebody is like, they wanna hear all the good things about them, but they don't wanna hear any of the negative shit. Anything that they need to work on, they don't wanna hear that part, but they wanna hear about all the good things though, because that's all that matters. So but how do you grow? How do you grow? How do you grow? Ace of Swords, that's the fucking truth. I ain't even like, come on now, this is like rocket science. maybe to some people. To me, it's not because somebody doesn't want to hear the truth. That's just what's up with this the chariot here. In order, this could also be like the industry. In order for somebody to be successful, maybe they have to do this, that, and the third. Somebody's like, well, I'll do this, but I won't do that. Um, but I kind of need that. So how do I do that without taking this? So it's very flip flop for someone. It's very like, what do I do? So somebody has to adapt to something, but do they want to adapt to that? They may not want to do certain things to get this level of success, but they don't want to hear shit about the industry. Three of Wands is here, so this could be the future. I feel like somebody needs to expand something, their mind. Somebody also may have the gift of foresight, so there's that. This could be you, 'cause you're the future. So maybe you see into the future. You could be an Aries sun with Aquarius, a heavy Aquarius placement. Maybe it's in Saturn or something. I don't know. You may have a heavy Cancer placement. Don't have to, or maybe you have um, Uranus in the fourth house. You don't have to. Maybe you have Cancer in the 11th. You don't have to. Heavy on the Aquarius, possibly, and in Saturn. So you can have, or you can have Capricorn in the 11th house. Either way. And I know for Sagittarius, you can have Sagittarius somewhere. I know for Capricorns, they could be quite realistic, like a realist to the max in certain placements. So it's like hard for people to actually adjust to whatever it is they're saying or trying to explain because people may take it as, oh my goodness, you're being like evil and you're being so strict, or not really strict, but you're being so freaking like, down to earth that they can't take it. I mean, shit, what else you supposed to be? I mean, yeah, fantasy and shit is all great. We all love a good fantasy here and there, especially if you're reading a book. When it comes to real shit, we gotta get real. So I don't know if somebody doesn't want to hear about a breakup or some traumatic stuff, that's understandable, but somebody is having a hard time dealing with some type of trauma, and that makes be something they don't want to hear about. And it could just be the trauma doesn't have to be something that's completely traumatic, but it could be something that triggers them, that triggers you, heck, or vice versa, who knows? That they need to, it's something that they need to address, and they don't want to hear any of that shit because especially if it has anything to do with addictions, them needing to clean up their act, especially have anything to do with the industry and them being in like, um, maybe the music industry, entertainment, any type of entertainment, it's like it's brutal. It's real shit like going on. And somebody's like, "No, that's not happening. That won't ever happen to me. I don't have to do this." But you're just like, "Nah." Somebody's like, "It's either you going to take whatever this is or you're going to go with that. You can't have both." And somebody's like, "No, but I want both." But you want to be chained. And somebody doesn't want to hear that. Like, that's just how it goes. There's no fantasy fairy tale shit when it comes to the industry, especially when people have you like locked in a contract. When it comes to contracts, you gotta read those shits or have a lawyer look over them. And a lot of times, you're gonna have some binding shit you don't want to do or you don't want to attest to. It's just how it goes. That goes for anything. That goes for loans, anything that's gonna bind you to something. This could be a car on top of that for someone. When somebody's like, yeah, there's fees and there's kind of like interest on a loan. Yeah, they're gonna give you a loan for 6,000, but they're gonna tack on like 3,000, 3 grand in fees. So that means you really paying that means you really paying like 9,500 altogether instead of that 6 grand. Somebody's like, nah, don't matter what your credit score could be in the 700s. It doesn't matter. Somebody's like, nah, but I want this 6 grand, but why I gotta pay the 350, the 3,500 on top of that? That's just how shit goes. What else? I feel like somebody wants to be a star. Yeah. Party. Somebody wants to be a star. They want to be able to hang with certain people, a certain community, people who are like they worship a certain group. It doesn't mean anything satanic, even though it can. Somebody wants to be a part of a certain community, but these people are not. It's like you can't hang with people who are in a certain like bracket, but still want to be over here. You got to pick a side. Somebody wants to be in the middle. You're telling them like, nah, you could probably keep your soul and still kind of, you may be able to make it, but if you want to completely sell your soul, oh, you can have everything you want, but you won't have your soul though. Which one do you rather have, your soul, or you don't want to have your soul? What you want to do? You want the success, the fame, the group of people who are all on the same page, wearing shades and shit indoors, in whatever. Let me just get off. Let me get off of this. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh well, it's for somebody. What else we got for don't want to hear it? Maybe you could be running this down like, I don't know, I'm getting Cat Williams. You could be running this down to somebody, trying to explain to them when it comes to fame and fortune and something like that. This could be money. This could be anything, some type of contract. Somebody doesn't want to hear that this shit comes with something comes with a price, bro. So somebody may think twice before signing something or getting into something. It's like hanging out with people. Say you're a manager, you hanging out with people who got you hanging out with billionaires and shit, and you're supposed to be managing somebody. Um, they hit you up like, "Yo, I got $750,000 for you to do this." Okay, um, is that gonna put you on the map, or like, it's like you can try to uh bargain, but it's like, what are you bargaining about? What are you bargaining for, really? Is this money good money? Do you know if it's good money? Do you know if this person, yeah, always partying, got grudge holder? What else we got for don't want to hear it? You could have burst somebody's bubble. Like, shit ain't as sweet as it seems. Think of it as what's that damn, what is it, not like the seven deadly sins, but kind of think of it as like, do you want to humiliate yourself, put on a minstrel show, whatever, completely humiliate yourself for people to kind of, for you to be able to get ahead in life? All right, what else? One more. Groupie. Yeah. All right. Clout hungry. I'm telling you, somebody wants the fame and the this and the that. Groupie is here. Somebody really wants to be part of something, and they don't want to hear the other side of shit, like how things really go down or how things will end. Not saying that it will be like that, but in this day and age, motherfuckers don't get nowhere and become billionaires and trillionaires and shit just out of the blue or out of nowhere. It's just situation. Doesn't mean this is like literally what's going on. I'm giving a lot of examples because I'm feeling a lot of things. What's always partying? You may be telling somebody not to, like, careful who you hang out with, who you're around, who you party with, X, Y, and Z, the friend groups and whatnot. Somebody's not listening entirely. This can also be family. We got Leo here, Virgo here, Cancer here. Somebody feels like, I don't know, somebody may feel like family is everything. Family is like, yo, I have so much stuff to say about shit like that. Yeah, you can love your people, whatever. That doesn't mean that they're all in, all for you. They're all, got your back and shit like that. You got people out here that's been killing their own family members and lovers and wives, kids and shit for centuries. That shit ain't stopping today. You may have somebody here. This could be a family member. This could be somebody who's really affluent, somebody who's self-made. This person could have their own business, whatever. This person could also like to party a lot. This could be a friend of yours, a close friend at that. Somebody you have a connection with, somebody that you're really close to. They like to party and bullshit, and maybe when you tell them, hey, you need to make sure you watch out for the people around you and whatnot, they may not be listening to you. Like, oh no, that person's cool. Like me and that person go way back. Okay. Next thing you know, if your ass end up in jail, where the fuck this person gonna be? Are they gonna be there for you? This so-called best friend? Because we got snakes here and these, snakes around these cups that these people are exchanging. Same cups as right here with the always partying. If you can see them, I don't know if you can see them or not. I know it's kind of like shiny, but it's three champagne glasses. Meanwhile, but it's two here, snakes around these cups. It really depends. Somebody may need to like step away from this group or these groupies or these people who also want to make it big and be part of something. What's the grudge holder? Maybe you burst somebody's bubble and they're holding a grudge towards you because they're just like, how dare you do something like this, that, and the third to me? Or this could be a Virgo. How dare you like bust my bubble and have people, like make me believe that these people are against me. You may be too much of a realist for somebody, yeah. Uh, yeah, Queen of Swords, this is you right here. You're too knowledgeable or something like that. It's terrifying. You can preach a lot, maybe not, but I feel like you're way too a thing or two about social groups. This could be going way back to when you was in high school, college, whatever people you might have hung out with was around. It only took a certain amount of time for you to figure out certain shit about people. So when you try to tell somebody like you can't trust everybody ain't your friend. You can't just go out and it's like somebody doesn't want to hear that shit, but they may learn the hard way. You're very educated on something. This can also be like a cult. Somebody wants to go out and be like with these people who do certain things, whatever. You try to tell them like, nah. This can also be your own child. Don't know. You got Sag here. You got Taurus here. You got Libra here. But you can have this in your chart for sure. I feel like somebody may, they go after things that's interesting in the time and the moment. Somebody can also do this shit to spite you as well. You may be dealing with a cancer. What's groupie? I feel like somebody is they like to smile a lot, or they like to, I don't know, take a lot of photos or something. Doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. That's just random. This could be a child of your, sorry, mother your child, father your child. Some of these cards fell. Some turned around. The only thing that turned around that didn't fall was the Empress. So this could also be your mother. Don't have to. Mother figure, whatever. Nine of Pentacles. What's this groupie about? This can also be a friend of yours. Like I said, a close friend of yours. This can also be a family member, a cousin, whoever. You see, there's a lot of females here. It doesn't mean anything, but a lot to do with who somebody hangs around. All those shows when everybody seems like they get along and they got each other's back and shit. I don't know. Three of swords. Somebody may be like separating themselves from a group. Page of Wands. Somebody may have a like an idea of who they need to separate themselves from. Somebody also may be upset about somebody in a group that they might have like suspected something about this person, but once they actually have Seven of Swords, I mean it could be you, Tower. I feel like once something like I feel like once something happened or once something was revealed, somebody was like, "Yeah, I suspected that." That could be anything though. Don't have to be anything serious. Shit happens. Or this could be anybody. Big time on a group. It could also be friends, whatever. You might be going on some type of adventure and maybe you want to go somewhere with some people, but there's something going on though. Somebody may also like to cause a lot of chaos in a group setting, or unless somebody just got a lot of shit going on in their life and it just kind of like, whatever. Okay, so what's fighting for what you love? This card right here. This one is the second one. Don't want to hear it. What's fighting for what you love? Aquarius placements. I feel like I get this a lot. This could also be you. Maybe you don't want to hear certain things, and somebody's trying to tell you that just because these people are supposedly saying, "Oh yeah, we're friends," doesn't mean anything. People gotta really prove that shit these days. That friend stuff don't come easy. Page of Swords, King of Swords is you all day. Nine of Cups. You can be a Yeah, again, you can be Aquarius Pisces. You don't have to be though, but you may have Pisces in your chart. You may feel like something's worth fighting for. Two of Swords. So you got a decision to make if you're going to move on or accept something for what it is. This can be something to do with a love situation. I don't know if you're on a break from someone and it's giving you time to think. You're welcome, boss lady. Appreciate it. You've been coming up, crazy with this King of Swords. That's you. I mean, you share that too with somebody else, but I always take that as Aquarius or Virgo, so you can have any of that in your chart. You can be dealing with any of those. But you may be seeing that something could be worth fighting for. Maybe you wish that somebody else would fight for it too. Let's see. What's this Page of Swords? You can be chatting with somebody. Um, Maybe you're on high alert. I don't know what for. What's going on with this Page of Swords? Two of Swords. You may be the responsible one in a situation. Like you always like to make sure everybody's good. It's like you're the mother or something like that. You really have a difficult choice to make, huh? You don't want to be in denial though. You don't want to be fighting for something that is only you fighting for. You want somebody to also put in the work or put in the effort. Especially if somebody's willing to start over, start fresh, start new. Um, you're willing to do the same thing. But if you're the only person wanting to do something, you're like, nah, I'm good. You'll cut the shit off. I mean, what else with the Page of Swords? You may have a Libra moon. You don't have to be dealing with somebody who got a Libra moon. You also got Gemini, Mars here. You can deal with a Gemini, Gemini. You can definitely be recovering from something. Yeah, love was a battlefield. I don't know if you're dealing with shame or guilt. Some of you guys might have had some mental health issues going way back, maybe even about 14 years and less, or 14 years old. Don't know how old you are. It's okay. Could be from when you were a child. Could be from your mother. Something to do with love. Somebody could have been a love bomber. You can be facing life right now, decisions, trying to find help for something, especially if you're like dealing with certain things mentally. I don't know, maybe this could be like a therapist or something like that. You're really trying to find proper help for just certain things. Love life, personal life, whatever. Some of you guys might have had some trouble sleeping lately or in the past. You could have been dealing with a Leo. You have Leo in your chart. What's the Ten of Cups? I feel like you want to be emotionally stable again, especially if you've been going through the motions in a situation, especially a love situation. It's like you want to feel less shameful or guilty for certain things that maybe you've done. Could have been in the past, could have been now, I don't know. Some of you guys, if you are in recovery or if you are like going to a therapist, it's something to do with like, you're learning to cope with the shame and the guilt of things that you've done. Some of you guys might have been like kind of ruthless, but in your case it was because it was for a reason. What's this King of Swords? You could be dealing with another Aquarius, actually. Somebody who has strong Aquarius placements as well. The lovers here, heavy on the Gemini, Libra, Leo, Sag. Um, yeah, this is definitely a love situation for some of you guys. And if this is like a choice between two, you got every reason to cut one person out. Who did I get this for? I feel like I got this same energy for somebody else. Libra, I think, or it was somebody I did today. If it wasn't Libra, I know I did Virgo and some other people. I did Virgo, Cancer, and Libra. Yeah, it had to be Libra or Virgo or Cancer. Shit, I don't know. Any one of those, whatever. Somebody also knows if you have a good reason to do certain things or to cut somebody out if it comes to that. Doesn't mean that you don't have another person, but it could be just because love for self, or a room to have, for another person to come in. What's this Nine of Cups? This also could be something to do with a union. Ace of Cups here. Some of you guys wish for something new. Yeah, some of you guys wish to have something new in the future. If it's not this that's going to actually like be something, you're like, what's new? Like, it's as simple as that. Let's finish this off. What else we got for fighting for what you love, and then going to Capricorn. This was longer, and it's fine because I you're my last two, so that's why I'm alright with it. You could have rejected someone, or vice versa. I don't know, somebody could have been pushing up on you, or somebody could have just been obsessed with you. That's for somebody. Excuse me. Got a stalker here. Too busy winning. Same thing. I feel like you're still kind of just doing your own thing. Somebody could be watching you win. Then we got impersonator too. Somebody wants to be like you. Scarcity tactics, forcer. Huh. Somebody could look up to you. What's the stalker here? With stalking, watching, obsessed. Could be a Cancer. Don't have to be. You may have it in your chart. The road less traveled. Somebody could have been possessive or wanting to keep you to themselves. Yeah, like I don't know what I'm getting. If I can have you, nobody can. That's random. So don't even worry about that. But I feel like somebody is just like they don't want you to be successful with anybody else but them. But that's weird though. So what's this Chariot? Somebody may not want. They don't want you to leave them behind. Yeah, this could be a Jimmy Cancer. This is a love interest that doesn't want to see, either they don't want to see you successful with somebody else, they don't want you to be successful with somebody else or love, or they kind of want to like This could be insecurities. This is so weird. Maybe they rather you be alone than like with somebody that's better than them or that you can like progress with or grow with or successfully be with in a certain way. So what's going on with them? Somebody may feel like they're not good enough. Devil in reverse. This could be a Capricorn. Damn, this could be a Libra. Or this could be somebody you have a child with. I don't know. Somebody could have been foolish. So if somebody's really maybe even lazy, irresponsible. I feel like it's something to do with somebody feeling like an underachiever. So they may want to like keep themselves from this is so weird because I feel like somebody may be like, I'm an underachiever, so I want to release myself from this so that so I don't know. I think it's something to do with insecurities. Somebody's like somebody may feel like I'm an underachiever. This person is gonna leave me. If they leave me out of it's like they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave to go to somebody that's more successful or that that's something that can be successful with, but they also don't want to stay because they feel like they're underachiever. This is super weird. Somebody could be manipulative, or they may be spiteful and deceitful, just and cruel, just to kind of. It's like to push you away on purpose, but they also don't want to see you go. I don't have time for this. This could also be somebody else. Who knows? Got somebody online possibly here too. Got Sag, heavy Sag here. Taurus is here too. I feel like somebody is can't bear the burden or the stress of achieving more in life. So instead they kind of like I don't have time for it. What's too busy winning? So this is like you may not even see somebody like this, but they see themselves completely different, bro. And they may not even tell you this. Four of Cups. So ignore the naysayers. Stay in your lane. The death. Yeah, you got things that you're like you got things that you're releasing to bring in bring in new energy, or you're at least trying to do that, release things to bring in new energy. You may also be bored right now. What else for this? You can have Scorpio in your chart, Knight of Swords. Huh. I feel like you're really focused on yourself and these changes or this transition that you're going through. Somebody may be focused on you while you're focusing on yourself. What's up with the impersonation or impersonator? I feel like somebody wants to be like you. Like I don't mean like looks and shit. I feel like somebody wants to be like you. Like they want to take on the way you get through things because maybe you're just a strong individual or you're strong minded or you don't let things get to you as much. Maybe you can also put off like you don't. What the hell? These are not supposed to be reversed. Did I put them back in here reversed? My bad if I did. Uh, this could be a Capricorn, or this could be you. But anyways, this could be a guy. But yeah, if somebody is an underachiever, they feel like yeah, procrastinator. Somebody may also procrastinate too. If somebody's an underachiever, they may feel like they want to be more like you. I'm not saying that you're not an underachiever or you are or whatever. I'm just saying like as far as how you get through life, they want to be able to do it too in your type of way. So somebody may feel like they missed a chance with you by procrastinating or by trying to um, control something. Yeah, take a page out of. They probably want to take a page out of your book, whatever that means. I'm out though. I'm about to do Capricorn. It's been real. You had a long read in Aquarius, and it's all good. I appreciate you guys though, for sure. I'll see you guys on the flip. Capricorn is next. You can come hang out, but I'm out for the night. Toodles, or at least for you guys.